Wow. Oh, wow. I just noticed that the mic wasn't turned on. Oh, my God. This stream is a disaster already. Wow. Yeah, milk steak. Nothing is going right today. Oh, did we do, Oh, I guess we did do Spagonia. Okay, I could have sworn we ended at Crisis City. Okay, now it's time for my least favorite level in the game. Are you guys all excited? I'm not. Here, we'll start with Classic Sonic or Classic Shadow, just to get it over with, because he has the worst of the two stages. Like, here's the thing, I love Sonic Colors, I hate this stage. Like, in this game, I hate Planet. Like, it looks really nice, it's really cool seeing, like, HD-ified Planet Wisp, I hate the stage. It's long, it's annoying, the puzzles are irritating, it's just, I don't like it. You could definitely tell they were like, either this was one of the first stages they made when they were still figuring things out, or they were like, not really sure, or it was like at the end and they were like, okay, this game's almost over, let's just get it done. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of this one. Hello, Dressert, how you doing? At least I'm finding red rings, that's fun. Okay, so, forgive me if I'm wrong, but you couldn't get hurt in Sonic Colors when you're in Wisp form, could you? Like, I swear that was a thing, like, you couldn't get hurt while you were in Wisp form. Okay, well, guess we're not getting that red ring, whatever. Because the spike control is honestly not very good, and I don't know why they insist on making us use it so much. Because, you know, something that I like about Sonic Colors is that while the Wisps and whatnot are there, they're more for, like, alternate pathways and whatnot. Now it's like, here, it's like you have to use it in order to, like, you have no choice. You have to use it to clear the level, and I don't like that. Like, that bothers me. That's dumb. Oh my god, the controls on this thing are so stiff. I hate it. I'm sorry, I'm not going to spend my whole time complaining, because okay, I guess I go up. Thanks for making that obvious game. I mean, there was like an arrow, but there was no other visual indicator. That's something else. The stage is very labyrinth-like a lot of the time, and it makes it kind of frustrating to navigate. And how come I was suddenly turned the other way? No one knows! That's just how the magenta wisp... That's just how the wisp powers work in this game. Why did I take damage? I jumped on the enemy, why did I take damage? Sure, whatever. Anyway, again, I promise I won't be complaining the whole time. Alright, game, sure. Alley-oop. Oh, come on. How's everyone in the stream doing? We gotta drop off the 2 viewers, but that's okay. This isn't a very good stage anyway. It's so weird to me because like the rest of the game is so good, and then you've just got this one's absolute slog of a stage. Like I was like, I seem kind of down. I'm fine. It's just, I hate the stage, and actually getting like the stream ready was a bit annoying just because a whole bunch of stuff happened at once. The dogs wanted to go out, the cat needed to be fed her food, and the cat unfortunately has to be fed separate food because she's old, she's getting skinny and all that good stuff. So I ended up having to do like a lot of running around, so I'm just a little bit frustrated right now. But that's okay, because, hey Shawnee, because we're playing, other than the stage, we're playing a very good game. And to be fair, the modern Sonic equivalent is better. So, I'm sorry, modern Shadow equivalent. My mistake. See, now even I'm doing it. He really is Shadow the Sonic. Alright, See, apologies if I seemed like I was down. I'm not. I'm just kind of, as per normal with these streams. I'm doing lots of planning and writing today. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. I love hearing like when people get like creative and whatnot. What are you writing? Oh, we're at this part. Anyone who's played this game knows what this part is. I hate this part. Most people I know hate this part. I have friends I know who've never played Sonic and have seen this part and hate this part. Thankfully, I've done it a few times now, so it's not that hard, but there's another part, I think, that, that's even bigger. I'm currently drawing a Sonic OC. Oh, is that right? Man, we're all about the OCs today. It's actually funny, I was talking about some of the OCs I had earlier today with some friends. Of course, they weren't entirely serious OCs, but, you know. I do have some more serious OCs, but I also have some funny haha joke OCs, because that's just how I roll, yo. And no, we're actually at the end of the stage. 5 minutes, that's actually not as long as it usually is, and that didn't feel too bad. I mean, it did, mostly because I spent the entire time complaining, but, like, you know, complaining is what I do. I like to complain sometimes, I guess. Can't wait to see. Yeah, Milk Steak. Who's your OC? What do they like? What do they do? And that was all for a bunch of artwork. Okay. Alright, so now we're getting to the better of the two stages. It's still not great, but it is better.
Let me show you what ultimate power is.
If you ever wanted to, like, this stage is kind of like a jerk because it's kind of like a tantalizing eye into what a Sonic Colors HD would look like. Because I was in Feathered Flint's stream in the chat, and we sort of started talking about like Sonic. And one of the things that somebody brought up, which I actually haven't thought about in a bit, was the idea of like an HD remaster of Sonic Colors. And why haven't they done that yet? Whoa! Just working on the design? You're designing the,
This can't be.
What just happened? What just happened? Okay, game, whatever. But yeah, you're working on the design first? That's fair. Normally, yeah, what just happened? I just literally, like, clipped through the world. Not even, like, clipped through the world. I just passed through it. What just happened? I've never had that happen before. I don't know. Is this the mod, or is this, like, the PC version just a lot buggier than the console version? It's not like it's been, like, significantly affecting my gameplay experience, but, like, that was wild. That's... Considering this is a mostly pretty well-programmed game, I don't know what that was about. It knew I was talking garbage about Planet Wisp, so it's like, you know what? You don't get to be happy. And now we are at probably the less fun part of this stage, which is the the mechanized part, which is funny because that's actually the okay, Shadow. Because that's actually the part that the game that this comes from Sonic Colors spends more of its time in. Whereas I think here it's a bit more of a 50-50 split. The greenery and the the greenery and the machine part aren't quite as evenly distributed in the original game. Whereas here, which is actually something I like this, is that they they jeez, I can't talk today, sorry. They made it a bit more of an even distribution. I just rambled on about, like, the same thing for, like, 5 minutes, and I couldn't properly articulate a very basic concept. Oh! Alright. So, this is a minor thing, but, like, how come the wall jump in this is, like, kept to specific platforms? I've always thought that was weird. Like, I guess maybe it's so that you don't accidentally activate it when you're trying to do, like, a platforming section, but, like, there's very rarely situations where the platforming is so tight that would happen, I would think. And we don't need extra life, it's all good. Let's go! I like how the ring sound effect cut out there. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. I am not playing very well today. That's okay. Like we're already at like 4 minutes into the stage. I will say we're already at like 4 minutes into the stage though, and and it doesn't feel like I've been playing the stage nearly as long as the classic classic Shadow version of this stage. Whee! So, I like how if you, like, pay attention, inevitably the egg pawns get, like, destroyed. My question is Eggman, you know that there are ways to transport this stuff around without killing your man, right? Like, come on, dude. Oh, right. Yeah, I keep thinking I need to jump there. You don't, because even if you saw earlier, even if you crash into them. You won't take damage. I don't like that. I really don't like how it's like, you homing attack, and then I guess maybe you're like... Like, the only thing I could figure that might be happening is that, even if, like, if you homing attack, for some reason you're not... Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm not playing very well today. Apologies, folks. Ah, come on, you joke. Am I actually gonna die here? I think I'm gonna die here. Yup, I'm gonna die here at this really easy crusher puzzle part. Oh, okay, never mind. I cut it really, really close. Sure. I mean, okay. Cool. Come on, just land on the platforms. Yay, we did it! We only died from jank once. I'd say that's a truly glorious Sonic the Hedgehog experience. I should say happy 4th of July. I'm not American, actually. I appreciate the sentiment. Yeah, B. You know what? I deserve a B for that pitiful performance. I am not American, so, I don't celebrate the 4th of July. We didn't collect any red rings during that stage. Wow. How did I hate the previous stage so much more, but it's so much better? I don't understand. I don't understand how I play games. But yeah, I do appreciate the sentiment anyway. For my American viewers, happy 4th of July, and more importantly, Black Lives Matter. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Shadow, you stole Sonic's move. You even stole his, like the color of his aura. That would have been so much cuter if Classic Shadow showed any expression. Oh, we saved Charmy. That would probably be his reaction, yeah. Charmy, we can't keep the party rolling. There's freebie. Yes, he is a freebie. You don't have to pay for Charmy to be his friend. He'll be your friend for free. So I'm not as familiar with the challenges around here, so I'm just gonna pick some random ones. Maybe one from each. Let's do the boss fight first, though, because... Okay, here's something I don't get. So, I get why they changed the Sonic boss fight. Why did they change Silver to a Shadow Android? Shadow fought Silver in Sonic 06. I don't get that. That's really weird. I actually don't like that. It's like probably out of all the things in this mod, it's probably the thing I like the least, honestly. It's because I like my boy Silver. I like seeing Silver, and now he's just not here for some reason. Instead, it's just a generic Shadow Android. I don't understand. I would hope that, like, if the mod, like, gets properly, like, finished, maybe they would restore Silver into the game, or I don't know. Because, like, again, I understand why you changed the Shadow boss fight. I would have made it Sonic, personally, but, like, you know. Maybe it was too hard to change it to Sonic, but, like... I'm sad that my boy Silver isn't here, is what I'm getting at. Maybe the next modded Sonic game I do, I'll see if I can find like a Silver mod and I'll play it as Silver. Oh my god, he even talks. Like, he has Shadow's Kirk Thornton voice for some reason. I wonder if that's supposed to mean something. Oh, what? Oh my god. Okay, I jumped. I like how if you run out of boost, the most effective way of getting boost back in this. Boss be like, I have a hand for a gun, but I'm gonna toss stuff at you instead. I mean, yeah, why? Well, no, see, he's shooting a thing. I mean, I guess we can say that it comes out of his gun. It just isn't animated to look like it comes out of his gun. So, okay, how come that worked that time, but I don't understand. Like, I'm assuming there's a reason, I don't know what it is. Either way, the Silver boss fight is probably the best Silver boss fight we've ever had, so, you know what? I actually quite like this one, despite that weird bit of jank. We'll say that it was Silver Shadow. But yeah, other than those weird bits of jank, that's a good boss fight. I like that boss fight. Okay, excellent. We got the Chaos Emerald. I think that's the white Chaos Emerald. It's actually a little bit hard to tell in this lighting. It is! Okay, now let's do a mission. I think there's like a... Oh, that one has Blaze. That's like an automatic, like, eyebrow raise. Piercing the flames. Call Blaze to get to the flames and get to the gold. Yep, let's do it. With fire. Okay. I mean, she is pyrokinetic. Maybe she's, like, dousing the flames herself. Yeah, okay. You know what? I buy that. It doesn't really look like that's what she's doing, but sure. Blaze, even you're mistaking me for Sonic. Oh! Wow. That was embarrassing. I, for some reason, was in Sonic Colors mode and thought that I was going to do a double jump to fix my trajectory. That's embarrassing. I am not playing well today. This will be the "this is how you don't play Sonic Generations," starring Dr. Drjoshfox. Oh, she like homes in on it. I actually didn't think she would do that. Oh, So Serious YouTube, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Tails gives you a thumbs up, and he is now your friend because I say so. But yeah, thanks for the follow, my dude. I really appreciate it. How you doing? If you're in the chat, if you're just lurking, that's okay. But if you feel like responding, how are you doing? Oh, I pressed X when I meant to press Y. I zigged when I should have zagged. Oh, you can also use it to attack enemies. So anyway, okay, so, can I just say, as much as I like these cute little missions where Sonic's friends, like, help you, why can't I play as them? To some capacity. Like, I can understand maybe not wanting to do, like, a character, like, whoa, what just happened? Good, how about you, man? I am doing good, except for the fact that the game is being particularly janky today. I'm constantly telling people, this game is, like, really good, and it's, like, really well programmed, and the game makes a fool out of me, constantly. I don't understand why the game's being so janky. If I had to guess, maybe it's because of the fact that it's modded, because, like, when I normally play the game, it is not this janky. Would a character mod even do something like that? But yeah, I'm pretty good. Do I want to try again? Not really. So Serious YT. Yeah, no, I'm doing pretty good. All things considered. It was a bit of a slow start today where I had to do a level I didn't particularly like. Oh. Okay, I got the thing without even touching it. So yeah, no, this is the mod. It's either the mod or the PC port is just janky. I don't know. There's actually a lot more jank going on this session than there was last session. Hi, Blaze. Thank you for all the help. Alright, yeah, I should probably do the rooftop run mission. That's a speed mission. I wonder if there's like another... No, wait, there is a character mission. No, that's in a... Okay, I guess we're doing the Sonic Colors one first. No, I don't want to do the stupid... I really don't want to do the stupid, Wisp challenge. Let's do Spagonia. I do kind of like how the hub world in this kind of has a bit of, like, platforming and whatnot going on. I kind of hope they would, like, do something like this with a hub world, like a 3D hub world in the future. Oh, frame rate. What's this, ring challenge? Smash open barrels to grab the rings inside. Grab a set number before the time's up. Okay. This reminds me of, in the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed, there's a mission where you have to kind of do, like, the opposite, where you have to avoid all, like, the vases. So, gentle reminder, Rooftop Run's music is fantastic, and anyone who tells you otherwise is a filthy liar. I keep forgetting that the short jump is even a thing you can do. I say that, but I'm sure I've done the short jump plenty of times. Looks so weird seeing Shadow. A little. Have you done that mission for unlimited boost gauge? No, I haven't. Mostly because even if I did, I'm pretty sure it would... Oh, okay. There we go! I think this should be enough to properly finish the mission, assuming that I don't take stupid amounts of damage. Yep, there we go. And it ends at Professor Pickle's lab. No, I don't want to try again. It was a good mission, though, actually. I like how I clearly touched it there and it didn't go, but, like... Sonic Boom. Oh, awesome. I love that song. Where is the... There's a way to zoom out the camera. Let me see if... Oh, there we go. The trigger. Let me see if I can find the, thing that way. The key that way. I probably have to go over from Crisis City because they want us to, do more tricky platforming. Oh, there was a mission with Charmy. Oh well, I think there's another mission with Charmy I can do in Planet Wisp anyway, so who cares. And then there's also this Vector mission, which I think is a, Oh, no, I hate that mission, no. That was the mission I was thinking of, the Vector mission where you have to homing attack the, musical notes. That is a terrible mission, and I refuse to play it. I don't know why I turned into Classic Shadow, chose to play as Classic Shadow. Hey, hi Jenna, everyone say hi to Pixel Corgi. And Void Arkin, my roommates, I was actually kind of on their stream. Game's good, but it's being really jank for some reason, which I don't know why. Normally this game isn't that jank. This is a... No, I don't want to do that mission. Well, okay, Fox, what was all your satisfying like, how do you mean satisfying? Hey, hello. What? Okay, maybe that was actually a Planet Wisp mission, because, like, I've been running around, and I feel like I've passed this thing, like, 10 times. And I'm sure, you know what, I'm sure it is a Planet Wisp mission. It's just really hard to differentiate the platforms when they're all white. Yeah, it was a Planet Wisp mission, and I am a fool. Yeah, this is the Charmy mission I was thinking of. Okay, I thought we were still in Spagonia for some reason, because the Planet Wisp music, like, the music change is there's kind of a delay. Now, if I remember, this mission is, like, annoying, so... You basically, Cloud Mario style, you have to summon platforms. And I did not know Charmy had this power. So that's kind of cool. Why doesn't he use this more often? That actually reminds me of, in the earlier Archie comics, like, not, like, so early that we were still in, like, the when the comics were trying to be funny, but, like, I think, like, the Ken Penders era, or around then, there was a bit where Tails did something like this, wasn't there? Is it... Oh, okay, hang on. So I just wasted a bunch of time. I'm probably not getting an S rank. Okay. I thought there was like a switch I was gonna have to press, but aight, cool. I mean, that works too. I'm not complaining. But, okay, so I'm not really getting an answer on the how do you mean satisfying, so I'm just going to kind of make an assumption here. My most satisfying experience in all of Sonic was when I finally beat, probably if you're just asking me off the cuff, is when I finally beat Sonic Adventure 2. Because that was something that took me, like, in terms of, like, kid time, it took me a long time. And, like, I'm sure it wouldn't take that long if I tried it now, but... But, like, back then, it took a really long time, and so it just felt so good to have done that, you know? But there's lots of little moments like that where I'm just like, oh yeah, that felt good. It's usually in relation to finally beating one of the games. Can I not? Okay. So I don't really know how you're supposed to do this quickly. I kind of did it on accident before and got the S rank. And you will find a lot of the time I do the thing on accident. Oh, come on! Please, I don't want to do this again. Mine was get Supersonic on Lost World because I was a little dumb kid. Getting Supersonic on Sonic Lost World, not worth it. I'm sorry, it is not. I mean, great. I'm really glad that you managed to do that. I did once upon a time. And look, I'm actually one of those weird people who really like Sonic Lost World. And well, okay, I don't really like it, but I like it all right. Even though I know it's not very good. With that said, never try and get Supersonic at Sonic Lost World. Josh, you have yet to play a Sonic game. That's fair. If you want a good starting one, Sonic Colors is a good starting one. It's a pretty simple one in comparison to a lot of the other ones. Like, it's not that there's no depth to it, it's just that it's a pretty simple game. And so it's a game I usually point in the direction to introduce people. Sonic Mania, I guess, is another good one, but I can't help but feel like you'll have, like, a better appreciation if you played some of the classic games. Which, the classic games I wouldn't say are hard, but they can be a little bit tricky for the uninitiated. Oh, it definitely wasn't worth it. It just took me forever. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It takes so long because all the red rings are in particularly... Because here's the thing about Generations, is the red rings aren't very hard to find. It's just a case of being curious. Which I think is how they should do it. Whereas in Lost World, it's a case of being curious, sort of, but it's also just, they're hidden in extremely nightmarish places, and I don't like 100%ing that game, so I never do it. Supersonic is neat, but that can only be the 100% completion bonus so many times, and in that game, it just isn't worth it. I like the idea of the parkour. I feel like it's a bit janky, mostly in the 2D sections. It's really good in, like, the 3D sections. I feel like if the whole game was all 3D, it would have been really good. I think it would have been better received. Yeah, so did anyone else see the boost pad kind of flickering in and out of existence there? I just want to point out that I didn't experience any of this when I was playing the game unmodded on console, so... Again, I don't know if... I don't know if this is the mod, or I've just been assuming it's the mod, but I'm starting to think it might be, like, maybe the PC version's a little bit more jank. I wouldn't be too surprised, because I don't think Sega particularly prioritizes their PC ports of games. Like, I might be misremembering, but wasn't like the PC port of Sonic Lost World a little bit jank too? But yeah, I like the idea of the parkour. I actually wouldn't mind if they sort of found a way to integrate it into like a Sonic Adventure style for like the next 3D Sonic game, rather than trying to do... Well, I wouldn't mind if they tried to do Boost again, because I would like a proper follow-up to this. Not in terms of like story or anything, because like, no, that's okay. We don't need... Because Sonic Forces is ostensibly Sonic Generations 2. We don't need another Sonic Generations 2. But in terms of gameplay... Okay. But in terms of gameplay... Sonic Forces just is not a particularly great follow-up to this, so I would like to... So I wouldn't mind if they did the Boost gameplay again, and they more based it on this, rather than the Sonic Forces, like whatever weird physics engine they were using for that game. Anyway, let's talk about the Egg Dragoon super quick, because this boss fight, not great. not great. I don't particularly like this boss fight. In fact, as much as I enjoy Sonic Generations, the last act doesn't hold up particularly well. It's not terrible, it's just, like, annoying is probably a good way to put it. Like, there's lots of, like, little dumb things that kind of start to pile up. Like, classic Planet Wisp, the missions feel a little bit more annoying, this boss fight. It's, like, what just happened there? Like, come on! That was stupid. Like, I think it's, like, a really cool way of trying to interpret the Egg Dragoon into like, a regular, like, Sonic, like, boss fight. But I don't like this boss fight very much. It's probably my... But with that said, we actually... hey, CJ, how you doing? We actually have not gotten to what I consider the worst part of the game yet, and you will see why when we get to it. But I don't particularly like this boss fight. It just feels like it's designed to be annoying. Like, sometimes you'll go to, like, do a thing, and then suddenly it just... Eggman will be like, no, I'm nothing personnel, kid, and he'll just, like, warp away. Which is a consistent problem with the final act bosses of this game. Like, come on, when is the threshold when he puts down the stupid walls for me to homing attack? Or not homing attack, wall jump. Like, okay, I get it, you're shooting the ice balls, that's fine, and now the sequence ends. That's what I'm talking about. We're still doing this part. Come on. Apologies if I seem irritable, I don't like this boss fight, like, at all. Like, I think thematically it's really cool. And, like, the aesthetics are there, the music is there, I just really, really hate actually fighting it. Like, we're only just done the first half, I think. Or is it, I think I can actually, I don't remember. Can I beat him here, or is it, or is there another phase after this? Oh, yeah, that's fair. Let's have a sequence. Yeah, no, there's a second phase after this. I've come to... Well, Sonic has never done boss fights particularly well. Like, did you see that? Like, the fire was gone and I still took damage. Like, come on. But Sonic has never done... Like, I think that out of all the boost-style Sonic games, I think this one does boss fights the best, because there are some good boss fights. A perfect chaos in this game is really good. The silver boss fight, other than, like, the weird bits of jank I was encountering, are really good. I shudders in Sonic 06. No, it's not just Sonic 06. Even, like, I feel like the classic games don't have particularly good boss fights. I mean, every now and again, you'll get a really good boss fight. But, like, for the most part, like, I really like the final boss and whatnot of the Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I feel like that those are a really good set of boss fights. They have, like, a good sense of, like, intensity to them. I really like the Metal Sonic boss fights in Sonic 4, if you want to count that. The Sonic Mania bosses are not great. I think they're a little bit too gimmicky for their own good. But that's kind of the problem that Sonic has with boss fights. And to be fair, I don't feel like that's exclusive to Sonic. I feel like a lot of platformers have this problem, where either the boss fights are brain dead easy or they're too gimmicky for their own good. And there we go. Egg Dragoon is done, and that was way more trouble than it probably should have been, but hey, whatever. And I'm not surprised I got a B. I'm not doing very good this session. That's okay. And Sonic just showed up after Shadow did all the work. Best boss fights in the Sonic series, where you play a silver and fight Sonic, can beat that in less than 10 seconds mashing buttons. What about Sonic Adventure 2 Battle? Milksteak, no, because that is brain dead easy. And I don't like bosses that are brain dead easy. It's one of the reasons why I don't like a lot of the boss fights in Sonic Lost World. If you know what you're doing, you can beat them in like 2 seconds. And Dresser, what about the boss of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle? I like the gun robot boss fights. They're all right. I like that I know I just said about Sonic Lost World, if you know what you do, you can beat them in 2 seconds. But in Sonic Adventure 2, I feel like that they require at least a little bit more, like, platforming to do, because you gotta jump on the boxes if you want to take advantage of them. I feel like that's a nice bonus there to make the boss fight quicker. But if you mess up, you mess up, and the boss fight takes longer. I feel like that's a good idea. The rival boss fights are all bad. I feel like that every single one of them, except for maybe the final Shadow boss fight, are bad. They're janky, they're weird, I don't like them. The first Shadow boss fight's a joke. The Rouge boss fights is also a joke, but also, oddly, it's kind of annoying. The Tails and Eggman boss fights are just mash B, or the first one is just mash B. The second one is if you're lucky, maybe the opposing character won't bring out the big guns. And if you do that, then it's insultingly easy. And I don't know why the Chaos Emerald didn't go into the thing here. Because... yeah, okay. I guess you have to go into the spot. Sure. That's not annoying at all. You gonna move, buddy? There we go, that was weird. But yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 battle, boss fights, not great. They're not terrible, I don't feel like that they're bad, I just, well, okay, the rival battles are kind of bad, but like just like the gun robots and whatnot, I think it's the Egg Golem is pretty good. I prefer it as Eggman just because it's fun to blast the heck out of it, because it is kind of an annoying, like, thing to deal with as Sonic. It's a good boss fight, it's a little bit annoying, so just getting to blow it up is a lot of fun. The boss fights in Sonic Heroes are bad. The boss fights in Shadow are bad. The boss fights in this, keep in mind, I was just spending all that time complaining about Egg Dragoon. I think this game has some of the best boss fights in the series. And I think that both A says a lot about the good boss fights in this game, because they are really good. Perfect Chaos is a really good boss fight. Shadow is a really good boss fight. Silver's a really good boss fight. But Metal Sonic's okay. He's fine. He's an alright boss fight. But like Egg Dragoon and the Death Egg Robot are not great. And this boss fight, because spoilers, guys. We're at the. What is that on the right there? Are you guys seeing that? I guess that's just weird anti-aliasing, because I'm seeing like what looks like supposed to be like cogs and whatnot, but it looks really weird. Okay, yeah, no, that was just that's just. Stop saying Egg Dragoon. You're making me hungry again. I don't get it. What? I'm making you hungry again? Oh, cause egg. Okay. All right. It is time for. Unfortunately, well, the Egg Dragoon is at least a cool climactic fight. The Time Eater.
Okay, whatever you are,
is kind of a wet fart. In a really unfortunate way to end the game. This is good. I like. Oh, by the way, guys, Eggman is the final boss. Who would have figured? How do I feel about the Sonic Rush boss fights? Not a fan, but I don't really like Sonic Rush. Other than Blaze. I think I said that in the last episode I did this. So, this is good. The two Eggmen colluding together, I like that.
My pleasure. Most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past. After my most recent
There's continuity, I like that.
Primordial form of this unique
So serious YouTube, yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. You just keep boosting until you win.
Never been able to master. It could erase time and space.
So is it So Serious YT, or should I keep seeing So Serious YouTube, or is it just like, because I think I keep seeing So Serious YouTube, but I don't want to mess that up. Anyway, and the Time Eater's got a cool design.
The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self. And I was happy.
So I have no idea why
captured your friends.
all of your names on the visual chat are blue, like on the stream. Because when I'm seeing them, they're all like different colors. So you know, that's weird. Also, you can tell this is pre-rendered because of how much more pixely it is than the rest of the game.
Wow, will I really get that crazy? We'll see who's
So can I just say,
crazy
Eggman's
after I
mustache is so
destroy both
lovingly
Sonics.
rendered.
Forever.
Like, it's really
You mean
impressive.
after we
In every
destroy
game
them?
since, like,
Less
Unleashed,
arguing,
pretty
more
much.
destroying.
Unleashed, Colors, Generations,
Destroy
Lost
me?
World Forces.
You and what mustache? I beat you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
So, here, I'm gonna maybe turn down the desktop audio because, and that made the game stop. Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin the flow. I don't know why it does that, but whatever.
All you want, I'm still going to stump you into a blue jelly.
So I hope y'all can hear me okay, because, like, I don't know, I was making jokes earlier, again, I was on, Flint's stream, and, or rather, I was in the chat, and I was making a joke about sound mixing, so if the sound mixing is is terrible, then, you know. Oh, well, I guess Sonic is dead. Both times. Okay, this is gonna sound random, I'm sad that that shot of, like, the two, like, knocked out Sonics is such a meme. Because, like, it looks so funny. Oh. Remember when these guys used to be useful? And by that I mean I've got this. Because I'm the one who's going to have to do the fighting.
You've got the power, Sonic.
Focus your spirit. We're with you guys. I believe in you, Sonic. Don't give in, Sonic.
I know you can do this.
Silver, where are you?
You can win, Sonic.
Okay, fantastic.
Always do.
Okay, good. I'm glad you can hear me. Great. Because I was worried that I'd be, like, really quiet, and all you could hear was, like, the cheese-tastic music. I do like this cutscene a lot, even though it is a little bit disappointing that Sonic's friends only go like, "You can do it, Sonic! We believe in you, Sonic! We can't help you because we're useless, Sonic!" But I do like this cutscene. But now, we are at the part that I was looking forward to the least during this game, and that is the Time Eater. This boss fight, it's enjoyable cheesiness. Yeah, I think it's a good way to transition into the final boss for a Sonic game. It's tacky and silly and doofy, but it's not so doofy that it's like it kind of distracts from the tensity of the situation, you know? Because, like, this is a pretty serious situation if you think about it. Eggman is... Oh, wow, that was fair. That looks like a homing set. Yeah, prepare to hear that a lot, by the way, guys. If you're not familiar with Sonic, this particular boss fight is infamous. Both because it is such a weird, janky boss fight for an otherwise really good game. And because you're going to hear looks like a homing shot a lot. Because for some reason that's something that, even when it's not a homing shot, I swear, they say it looks like a homing shot. So, okay, here's my question. Maybe I can kind of get why, like, the other characters aren't helping because this is, like, a Supersonic fight. And, like, Blaze can't use the Soul Emeralds, and this was at the time when they were acting like Super Tails and Super Knuckles didn't exist. But, and even then, back then, at this point, Tails, as far as we knew... Or, no, well, no, Sonic Heroes, never mind. But, they were acting like Super Tails and Super Knuckles didn't exist. Why, okay, so obviously in our Shadow Generations universe, Shadow is, Shadow is the one fighting Time Eater. But, how come Shadow and Silver aren't helping? How come they didn't turn super? You know what they say? The more the merrier. I mean, kind of, there's two of them now. I'd argue this is more annoying than you know what they say, the more the merrier. Honestly. Because this boss fight takes a lot longer. Eggbreaker does not take very long. Or, okay, I guess it kind of does, but, like... I don't know, it never felt like it was as long. And I always kind of liked Eggbreaker as a... Okay, I guess I attacked him twice. I've never had that happen before. Something that doesn't help too is that Sonic's Super Shadow's controls are not great. Honestly, I'm making this look a lot more graceful than it actually is, and I am not making this look all that graceful. So hey, we got 100 rings, so we don't have to worry about rings for a bit. And I think this is when he starts using time stops. So I think if you switch over... Oh, no. I thought if you switch over, it would stop time stop. I don't know how you stop time stop. I'm pretty sure it's just there to waste rings, which is not a... Whoa, I've never seen that move before. That was cool. I don't even know if it actually did anything, but it looked cool. Oh, okay, I suddenly got a bunch of rings. Awesome. That's another thing that sucks. Sounds like time stop wastes more than it saves. Yes, I would say. So, I like that Shadow is motivating himself over the PA. Is it a warping arm attack? I never would have... Okay, so what knocked me back is I wasn't hit by the arms. Yeah, again, it's so crazy because I know that I've been complaining a lot during this particular session, and that's honestly just because I feel like that the last section of this game is probably, like, the least fun part. Okay, cool. So, we went through this without a lot of issue. In fact, we got 222 rings. So, there we go. Time Eater is defeated. But yeah, and you know what? I still think this is the worst part of the game, but that gave me less trouble than Egg Dragoon. So, you know what? We ended on a rank S. So, you know what? I consider that a victory. We ended the story on rank S. And then everyone's just kind of back here. And now we're in the pre-rendered Wonderland.
Still warm. Time travel.
Where the heck were you? I just did all of that. I just saved all of your friends. Where's my party?
Yeah, he does not look happy, because he had to do all of that work.
Bad? Are you kidding? He was all great.
Ha ha ha, Knuckles. I remember when Knuckles used to be cool.
Where does somebody put all those gold rings? You know what? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. That's cute. I like that little line.
Why is everything so much blurrier now?
Oh, look. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Shadow was talking to Silver.
With you.
Aww.
New tricks that'll help you out in the future.
That more than makes up for the jank of classic of classic Planet Wisp and the Time Eater, and the fact that I'm just not particularly fond of Egg Dragoon.
Sweet. And you're only gonna get better.
I just used this music for a Foxtails video, actually, the music that's playing right now. It's a really, really nice track. I think it's called Enjoy Your Future, and it's a really nice track.
Hey, Sonic. Enjoy your future. It's gonna be great.
I like how Shadow's the only one not waving. But, yeah, Shadow was talking to Silver. I never noticed that. I think Blaze, too. I like how Pastel's looks the least different from his counterpart. Actually, I think there's actually quite a bit of difference between them. I think the most difference is Eggman. So, yeah, can I just say I love this end credits music? It's so good. Gonna jam out to this music. So yeah, I recognize that I spent a bit of time, like quite a bit of time actually complaining while we were playing, but I really love this game. Like that third act, like I said, is not fantastic. I feel like it needed probably a bit more time in the oven, and whether it's the mod or the PC port, I encountered a lot of weird jank. But, excuse me, but this game is really, really good. It's one of my favorites of the 3D Sonic games. Like, it's right after Adventure 2. It's one of my all-time favorites. It just does, like, such a good job of translating all these old ideas and all these classic ideas and not so classic idea. I guess it's kind of classic now because I think Sonic Colors is 10 years old. Into a more kind of modern environment, and it's just such a good job. And again, we encounter a lot of like jank for some reason, but at least on like when I was playing it on Xbox or whatever, and even like it felt so much more polished than like say a lot of like the past Sonic games did. And even then, like the jank we encountered was relatively small. I found, like, I mean, it killed me a couple of times, but it was never like 06 or Shadow or even Heroes bad. It was, or even Lost World bad. It was mostly just weird little things, you know. And like the level design is just so good, and the controls feel really good. Even classic Sonic, it's not as good as Mania. I think I said in the previous part, it's a little bit weird to go back to the classic Sonic in this after Mania, but the level design for classic Sonic in this is designed around the sort of different physics. And I feel like that they did a really, unlike Sonic Forces where I think they thought that the physics was better than it was. Yeah, it's my game, yo. But yeah, even like City Escape. I love City Escape in this game. I love Speed Highway. I love Green Hill. I love especially like the Spagonia level, Rooftop Run, as Modern Sonic is so good. It's so good. Like I like Rooftop Run in the original Sonic Unleashed, but they went all out with Rooftop Run in this. And like I love Green Hill in this game, even though we're all sick of Green Hill now. I love Chemical Plant. I love especially I love Sky Sanctuary. They did an amazing job translating these stages, and the boost gameplay has never felt better. Classic Sonic, again, felt better in like Mania and whatnot, but the level design is really good. I like the little missions and whatnot. Most of them, some of them suck, but most of them are pretty damn good. The music is fantastic. The only real true weak spot I feel, other than like Time Eater, and even then, Time Eater is just it's just a wet fart. You know, it's unpleasant and awful, but, you know, go change your underwear, you're fine. The only real part that I think this game kind of really flounders on is the story. I feel like that the story is really weak. Like, to be fair, it doesn't matter, is the thing. The story, this isn't like, I know that some people are taking umbrage with, like, say, like, The Last of Us Part 2, and they didn't like the story, and that really negatively affected the game, and that's because that game, I haven't played it, so I don't know. I talk more about it on the Fox and Blitz podcast, which is on my YouTube right now. Hint, hint, hint. But basically, The Last of Us 2, its story is so integral to its gameplay. That's not so much the case for Sonic Generations, but as someone who really does value when these games try and have story, because Sonic has always had more story than something like Mario. I'm a bit like even Sonic Colors, which is really simple. It does have a pretty okay story, even though it's not taking it seriously at all. Sonic Generations just doesn't really try to have a story, and that's unfortunate because I would have loved seeing characters who would not react to like the past locations. Like we're at Sonic 06 right now. I would have loved Sonic being like, I don't remember this place at all, and just like things like that, you know. Yes, my default Sonic voice is Jason Griffith, by the way. Because he's one of my faves, actually, Jason Griffith. I mean, not so much in 06, but I like how the person... I like that they got the slowdown in there, you know? I mean, you can pretend like it looks cool, but we all know why it was slowing down. But the person playing this almost makes Sonic 06 looks like a graceful experience, so kudos to them. And then we got Unleashed, which, can I just say, the difference from going from 06 to Unleashed is literally like night and day. Because, like, look how much better this looks. I like the transformation gimmick only. I'm not crazy about it, if only just because not because of, like, the idea, but as much as I just, a lot of people kind of say that a problem with a lot of 3D era Sonic games before Colors was that they've segmented their gameplay too. Look at how good Sonic Colors on the Wii still looks. Like, look how good that still looks. Anyway, is that they split their focus too much. And while I've never super agreed with that statement, as I feel like that breaks in gameplay can be good, and as long as it's done well and still feels kinetic enough like Sonic gameplay, it's okay. Like, Sonic Adventure 2, I like the different gameplay styles because I feel like that, for one reason or another, I feel like they do a good job of still feeling fast-paced. Like, the general control feel in the treasure hunting stages is really good and flowful. And in the mech stages, you're blowing things up and you're doing, like, a lot of platforming. But, like, in Sonic Unleashed, I really feel it. Because as much as I don't necessarily mind the Werehog as a concept, the fact that it's basically just worse Devil May Cry kind of just doesn't feel very Sonic-y. They actually recorded, I don't remember what the con was, but they actually recorded a bunch of fans saying that, and one of them was Garrett. We miss you, Garrett. We miss you a lot. This is, like, the best cutscene in the game. I like how Classic Eggman's literally just a ball. It depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic. Oh. Well then, no. I mean, technically you do. Sonic Riders. I mean, it's just that the fact that he won doesn't matter. But he won. You got the custom skill Super Shadow. But yeah. So we still have like 54 minutes. Or 55 minutes. I'm gonna do some missions and whatnot. I'm just gonna dink around for the next little bit. But yeah, anyway, I wasn't super into the transformation. Again, I don't hate the concept. I just feel like it could have been, like, because Werehog has, like, stretchy limbs and whatnot. And wow, this loading screen's taking a while. Did the game lock up? I think the game might have locked up. Yeah, this mod is not playing friendly with this game. Yeah, I think the game locked up. Wow, I've never had this happen before. Okay, hang on. Sorry, folks, just gonna have to close the game for a sec. I've never had that happen. The game just locked up on me. Yeah, this mod is not. Okay, I have to look this up. Hang on. Because, like, the thing about this mod is that it was never technically finished. Here, I'm just gonna... Is it just gonna keep happening? Yeah, hang on. So, the game is just keeps locking up for me. I guess the game has decided enough is enough. Here, I'm gonna, actually, you know, I'm gonna try something. Let me just, I'm gonna have to do a bit of finagling. Sorry if this is kind of, boring. I'm just gonna do something. Let me go to my, Nope. I'm trying to remember where I keep all that nonsense. No, don't open up Clip Studio. Why did you open up Clip Studio Paint? But yeah, the game is just kind of deciding not to work, and I don't understand why. Cause like I'm getting like locked on the loading screen. Oh my god, go away! Okay, what is happening? I didn't... Okay, now I'm actually like getting frustrated. Here, I'm gonna put on some, like, music while I try and figure this out, okay, guys? Consider this a bit of an intermission. We'll be right back while I try and sort out whatever it is that's going on, okay? Okay, so Mr. Scream's things got broken, we will be... That's exactly what's going on, is that apparently... So I turned off the shadow mod, and I'm gonna see if that's gonna help. In that case, I guess this whole thing won't actually be shadow generations, and I have effectively lied to everyone. Yeah, Whoa, Alright then. Yeah, I guess it's the mod. Okay then. I don't know why the mod is suddenly broken. Here, let's just play through Green Hill again, I guess. Truth be told, I actually thought that this was gonna take longer, so I'm kind of just not really sure what to do. Yeah, whatever. This stream has been a disaster. I apologize, everyone. I'm not feeling super like happy right now because of it. And I missed another red ring. Oh my god, the whole reason I was going through here was to fight red rings! Whoa, yeah, no, we're still getting some weird visual glitches, though. Okay. Yay, we got unread ring. But yeah, I guess the mod just decided it's broken. And we got Mushroom Hill music. Okay, so here's what I'm actually gonna do. I'm gonna try and see if I can turn the mod back on and see if it'll work now. So let me just real quickly put back on the music and turn off the mic.
Sega.
We're back! Anyway, so I seem to have fixed it. And anyway, while I'm doing this and all this stuff is, like, boring, and I'm being boring, you can, just interact with Fenbot, because interacting with Fenbot is always fun. And I didn't change the text for lurk for some reason. I need to fix that. But yeah, we seem to have fixed it. Let's just do some side missions for the rest of the night, I guess. What's this? Reach the goal before time runs out, but watch it for the crumbling course. Let's go for it. But yeah, if you put any of these in... that actually scared the life out of me. I will mention that actions and whatnot, they do... Base boost is one of them, yes. Actions you can perform. They do cost snacks. And if you want to check how many snacks you have, put in exclamation point snacks. Snacks are basically the currency. So, and you get snacks just sort of by watching. And the longer you watch, the more snacks you get. Also, you have a different title. The title you're given depends on how long you've been watching, basically. Or if you're a mod. Mods are called, I think Screamy Boys is what I called us. So, this is an example of one of the side quests I do like in Shadow Generations, are these ones here that are more like new levels. They kind of remind me of how in like Sonic Colors they have like the short little extra levels and whatnot. I've never been terribly good at these though. I always find like I miss the time, like just in time, you know. Try again? Nah, let's not. This one oh, we got Sweet Mountain. This one I have to face off against myself. I wonder if it'll be Shadow or if it'll still be like a transparent Sonic. I can't tell because I'm just gonna blaze past him. Now this one is just it's just a race through the regular stage. So if you ever wanted to do speedrun strats or practice speedrun strats, well, I guess this is as good as pressure as any. But yeah, so CJ, for instance, you have 180 snacks. Oh, and you can feed him snacks if you want. It doesn't really do anything other than cost you snacks, but it will make Fenbot really happy, and Fenbot likes to eat. It doesn't really do anything for him, but it makes him happy that he can eat. So, I'm currently trying to program it where you can say hi, and he'll have like a pool of responses. But for some reason, it's not working. So I'll just have to figure that out in its own time. It's not a big deal. Like, I know how to do it, and as far as I know, I've done it correctly. It just isn't working. And so far, my attempts to find out what might be preventing it from working have been fruitless. Fenbot apologizes. I should probably draw art of Fenbot, actually. Maybe I could use that to, like, announce streams. So great, Milksteak, you have 224, snacks. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so this jank and whatnot, I'm convinced is happening because of the mod, because, like, I did not, like, you guys saw me running a Sonic, and it was fine. I didn't have the weird physics and whatnot. So now you won't have to announce streams in your heart-printed boxers. I might still. I might, and those are only for art streams. I mean, for game streams. The art streams, I'm wearing a nice, fancy dress shirt. So, you know. We did it, and we still got a rank A for some reason. The time on these is surprisingly strict. What's this one? This is, I think, master the jump panels as you bounce your way to the... Oh, bounce pad! Bounce pad! It's like these loops were made for me! Now these are the missions I like a little bit less, because it's not really a new stage, it's just they took the old stage and added a gimmick to it. Oh, I mean, I guess this is also kind of like that was weird. Like the first half of it was like reused, and this part is like new-ish, or yeah, this is like new stage. So I don't understand why the first bit. Whatever, who cares? Maybe it was a time thing, because we know how Sega is with their time. They have to get their games out by the holiday season, even if they suck, or whatever. Because I think this came out in like November. What? What? Yeah, okay, game, whatever. Yeah, this mod is... I think the 2D segments are easier to modify rather than the guided path. Yeah, I would think so, because, like, if you look, it's just a bunch of flat platforms. Alright, we got Savannah Citadel Day. That's a pretty damn good track. Okay. So, yeah, this mod is definitely causing havoc with the game. Doppelganger Race. Now Classic Shadow can also face himself like this was Persona 4. Which, how is that PC port of Persona 4 Gold, by the way? Is it, if anyone has it? Because, like, when I was, like, anyway, because, like, when I was looking up stuff for, like, jank for this port, I couldn't really find anything other than one thread from one person. And the responses to it basically just, I haven't had any issues. So, maybe their version is broken? I don't know. But, for me, I thought maybe, again, the PC port was kind of, like, jank or whatever, but I'm pretty sure it's just this mod kind of playing havoc with the game. Again, it's not finished, so I guess I'm not terribly surprised, but I didn't think it would affect the game so fundamentally, because, like, we saw, like, some weird stuff, like, during that path from 2D to 3D, I got stuck. And, again, that's never happened to me during the game. I won. I got rank B for some reason, though. Whatever. These are the giant badniks, I think? Beware of the buzz bomb. Okay, no, this is just the buzzer. Because I thought there was, like, a mission where you fight, like, giant badniks. There probably is. I just... Hooray. Right. Oh, we're on a time limit. Well, yeah, I think it did say watch before time runs out. That's something you can't really do in Sonic Forces. Is that bouncing thing that I did there? You can't really do that in Sonic Forces. Oh, it's this way, I guess. I mean, that makes sense. It's usually go right. But hey, it looked like it had, like, different lighting and whatnot. So, you can forgive me for thinking that maybe there was another pathway there. Jeez, I'm hungry. Maybe I'm gonna order food after this. Maybe I'll order something awful for me. I don't know. Boyfriend had Subway and he didn't get any for me because I was asleep. Yo, I'm going to Subway. You want anything? God dang it. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't have to use the buzz bombers there. And we still got S rank! By the skin of our teeth! By the skin of our teeth! Oh yeah! No, we don't need to try again because we got S rank. Kingdom Valley, that's another good track. Yeah, a horde of giant enemies are trying to interfere in your race with Knuckles. This is what I was thinking. The race with Knuckles. So why are we racing Knuckles? Like, in universe, while we're trying to deal with with the Time Eater, why are we racing Knuckles? What was that noise Knuckles just made? What? Stop doing that! So this Supersonic Racing remix, I don't like it. Maybe next time we have like a race level, I might like change the music because I don't really like the Cash Supersonic Racing remix. I like how I literally said that, CJ. You're just like, oh my god, this is pretty good. I'm just here like, it's like a 6. Contrarian Fox is contrarian. And we got S rank. Try this again? Nope. Alright, awesome. Alright, yeah, I gotta go up the long way. Swing set circus. Use the swings to go up and reach the goal for the allotted time. Okay, so... Can I just say I love the look of Green Hell at night? Or at like, sunset? It's actually more visually interesting than turning it into Sand Hill. Yuck, yuck. I'm not gonna lie, I already forgot what the gimmick of this was other than it's oh no, it's the swings. Ah, crud. Well, I literally wasted 5 seconds trying to get something for 5 seconds. You gonna move? Swings? You okay? Alright, that was weird. Oh my god. Yeah, is it just me or the longer I'm playing this, the more janky this mod is making the game? Try again? Nope. No, get back here. Get back here. There we go. Start a speedway. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, I guess there was another one that I missed before I turned to classics. Yes, there was. The, high speed challenge. Because I think that there's a gate for both of them for, like, each version. I think. I may be misremembering. And I just remembered that high speed with this mod is not good. So I'm gonna have fun. Oh, no. Don't be a jerk. Craboids, crab meats. Wasn't there like... The swings are sleeping. Yeah, I guess they were tired. They were sleepy boys. Whoa, frame rate. S rank. Cool. Try again? Nope. I'm starting to get the impression I might be slightly better at classic shadow stages than modern shadow stages. Which is weird, because, like, I played way more of the modern shadow stages. Artwork, oh, 8. Yeah, there we go, speed challenge. 300% boost gauge challenge. Your boost gauge is tripled. Reach the goal to earn the boost gauge. Okay. Yeah, I remember this one. When I first played through the game, I actually, this is a bit embarrassing to admit, but I had to get that to beat Shadow, because, for some reason I just was really sucking at the Shadow boss fight and I kept running out of boost.
So what I ended up doing was I went to this mission and I did it, and I got the 300% boost, and it made my life so much easier. Now I don't have to do that because I'm a lot better at the game. But back then, not so much, because it was 2011, and I sucked at video games. I still kind of suck at video games, honestly. I love video games. I spend a good chunk of my time playing them, but I am not very good at them, like, at all. Well, that was easy. Fun, though. That was like a Sonic Forces stage. I spent most of my time boosting, and it was done in like 2 minutes. In like 2 seconds. And we, I believe, have colored in the rest of Green Hill. Or I think actually, do you have to get all the red rings to finish coloring it in? I actually don't remember. I don't think so. Hi, Tails. Bye, Tails. Okay, now we're gonna do Chemical Plant. I'm just gonna do something super quick. Oh no, that's the wrong command. Fenbot can eat your snacks, and it's really cute. For Fenbot, anyway. I mean, I don't know, maybe you guys find Fenbot terrifying. I think he's adorable. Rings! Underwater ring machine. It's one of these. It's underwater, and you have to deal with the stupid ring thing, and it's on a time limit. This is the worst. Man, look at all those rings I missed. I love this. Oh, come on, Shadow. Stop being a jerk. Like, did you see that? Yeah, that base boost is what I'm feeling right now. Well, I can't exactly go to the goal ring now, can I? Well, No, you did it right. It went off. Come on, it's because I keep getting stuck on platforms. Because water physics are garbage. Okay, now I can just focus on platforming. I hate that I had to do that, especially since this is on a god dang time limit, but whatever. Anyway, that was not a fun mission. Now, I wanted to do a slide whistle that led into a base boost, but I spelled slide whistle wrong. Okay. Try again? No. That was It's not fun. I'm getting the impression that the modern Shadow missions were designed to be a little bit more annoying. Grappling with grabbers. Avoid the grabbers' immobilizing grasp and get to the goal on time. So this is a sort of thing that I noticed, but the voice clips that they use for Shadow for this mod are like a weird... What the hell is that noise? Is this supposed to be the platforms? I've never had that happen before. Again, I keep saying that. Is that something on the mod? Because I swear that it doesn't make this sound. Is it because of these big boys? Well, this is annoying as shit. Come on! Ugh. No. But with that noise, I've never heard that in the game before. Every copy of Sonic Generations is personalized. I look forward to meeting the Shadow Apparition. Is the Shadow Apparition what I'm playing as? Got Supersonic Racing, very nice. Okay, already did the Amy one, Oh, here's the Shadow Apparition! You want fun? I'll show you fun. Have you guys, like, heard about that? The, every copy of Mario 64 is personalized? Oh, did I? And there it is. You know, I was telling myself I wasn't gonna do it, and then I did it without realizing it. This is what I get for, like, swearing so casually in real life. Because, like, I try not to when I'm, like, doing, like, YouTube or, like, Twitch, but I swear a lot. Actually, the weird jank might explain why all this weird stuff is going on. Or rather, the fact that every copy of Sonic Generations is personalized might explain all the weird jank is what I meant to say. Like I said, I can't do the English good speak. Or maybe it's because of Time Eater, who knows? Isn't that where that Wario meme spawned from? If you mean the Wario apparition, yes. That is where the Wario apparition came from. For those of you who aren't familiar, it's basically, there was this post on, I think, Reddit, and it was called the Mario 64 Conspiracy Iceberg. And it was like a picture of an iceberg with Mario, with a bunch of conspiracies related to Mario 64, each of them getting kind of crazier as it goes deeper down the iceberg. And one of them is just every copy of Mario 64 is personalized. And there's a sort of creepypasta attached to that. And it's not like a traditional creepypasta. It's not like, I discovered a haunted Mario 64. Instead, it tells about, like, the game's development kind of... I guess the gist of it is that it was based on technology that observes the player's, like, actions and whatnot. And we used to go in the One Ring. Wow, I hate that. And it was originally, like, designed for, like, torture or something by the Japanese government. Nintendo bought the technology to use for Mario 64. What, the Wario apparition? No, the Wario apparition is one of the things that's involved with every copy of Mario 64 is personalized. Basically, the idea is that Wario's head will manifest and go like you want, and be based on people wanting it. Like if somebody's desire is for Wario to be in the game, Wario will appear in the game. This is not going. I'm going to start over. Wario will appear in the game. And it's a giant Wario head that will attack Mario at a specific point. Although, obviously, since it's personalized, it might also come at different points. And the idea, apparently, is that if you encounter it, you may suffer from stroke-like symptoms and whatnot, and no one's ever truly gotten it on camera. Though a bunch of YouTube videos exist of people saying that they have. It's obviously just, like, a hoax, silly, creepypasta stuff. But I love it. It's a really kind of creative idea because it's one of those, like... And there's that noise again! I'm going to encounter the shadow apparition and have a stroke. Okay, let's try again. We're just going to keep going until we win because we don't really have anything else to do. But yeah, because, like, this noise, I swear, it doesn't play during the regular stage with these blocks, so that's really weird. But yeah, and the Mario 64 conspiracy iceberg is crazy, and I love it. And if you ever get the opportunity, either look it up or better yet, look up like a video explaining it because it is wild. Some of like the conspiracy, they literally range from the stuff like Luigi's in Mario 64 to stuff about like a negative emotional aura around dry wetland or whatever that level is called, wet dry world, and it's crazy stuff. It is not letting me move forward. Okay. CJ, not small, large island, wet dry world. Hi, Thiago Piano. Is this your first stream? Because, like, the name sounds familiar, but not, like, super familiar. Because if this is your first stream, you picked a great time to start watching Dr. Drjoshfox streams. The game just crapped out! Because this shadow mod, is doing... I hate this mission. I hate this mission so much. Come on! You mother... I'm not having fun. I'm not having fun right now. And this isn't like, obviously, that one time I died, that was because of the mod, but this is in the game. This is what I was talking about, with some of these missions are really good, and some of these missions can go die in a hole. This is one of the missions that can die in a hole. And they expect you to do this at a minute 30. Like, piss off. I can stop if I'm not having fun. Well, no, because at this point it's a matter of pride. It's I have to do it, you know? No, don't you do that to me, man. Don't. And it's gonna happen again. Watch. Yeah, it's gonna happen again. See? Okay, I can't do this mission because, like, this mod is just screwing up the game. I'm almost tempted to turn off the mod because it is I don't know why, just it wasn't before, but it is running absolute havoc with this game. And it's honestly making it a lot less fun to play. You know, I am actually gonna stop. I'm gonna stop Shadow Generations. I'm just gonna stop. That's enough for me for this game. I'm not stopping the stream though, actually, because I do want to just real quick do something. Yeah, I want to quit. So if you guys will hold for just a moment, I'm just gonna try and do something super quick. If I can't get it to work, then yeah, I guess we'll just finish for now, but you know. Anyway, be right back. Okay, so I couldn't get done what I wanted to do, and I don't know. I'm not. I'm a little bit frustrated because like everything kind of went wrong during the stream, and now I don't know how to end it, because what I was gonna do was there's this really cool thing. It's called Sonic Project Hero. It's this really cool fan engine, and it works great. It's a lot of fun. My controller is not working with it for some reason, and I try and do the inputs and whatnot, and it's just not working. And rather than spending like the rest of the time troubleshooting and just having you guys sit here and doing nothing, I don't want to waste your guys' time like that. So I figure it's probably just better to stop the stream early. I'm sorry. I recognize that I don't want to end this stream on a downer, but it's just kind of a case where it's like, I don't know, just I'm kind of annoyed that all this janky stuff happened and the game didn't run properly. And I don't know, I'm just not feeling it anymore. I'm not feeling it. So how are you guys doing? You know what? Let's just chat for a bit. How are you guys doing? Because like, I don't know. How are you guys doing? Anyone even still watching? Let me see. According to this, we got like fuck. I'm good. I had some charcoal cooked burgers for dinner before hopping on. That's cool. That's cool. I have not eaten dinner, actually. I should probably get on that after the stream ends. Anyone else? Don't apologize. I still had fun despite the jam. Well, I had fun too up until like the game started crashing, and then I wanted to end on something kind of cool and whatnot, but like here I'm gonna try one more time because I don't want to waste your guys' time is the thing. And if I can get Project Hero to run, we're gonna run a little bit longer just because it's really cool and I want to show it off and all that good stuff. Input. And now we're starting up the game for some reason. And the inputs still aren't working. In fact, nothing is working. I have no idea why the controls aren't working. Because when I first tried it, everything was running great. Here, maybe it's because I'm not playing a big picture. I'm just playing in Steam Big Picture mode, which is like everyone's favorite, right? So I'm just gonna try this, and then if I can, oh, there we go. I got the controls working. Yes. Okay. Now I'm just gonna real quick see if I can get a source going for it, and then I'm gonna show you guys because it is actually really cool. So let me would it be under game capture? Add a new source instead. Game capture. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Done. We're gonna actually rename this because I have it just under game capture. Rename. We're gonna call it Project Hero. Okay. So this is Project Hero. This is Sonic Project Hero. We're gonna run a little bit later today just because I want to show this off. It's not like really a game, it's an engine. And basically it's a sort of proof of concept for sort of how Sonic would work in a 3D space Admittedly, the frame rate's being kind of jank right now. I wonder if I can like change the graphic qualities. Maybe make it a little bit less like fancy. No. Here, I'm gonna quit. Real quick. And set it down because like I'd like it to run at a consistent frame rate, and so that way you guys can not have to like look at a gross like inconsistent frame rate. His movements are looking, they're graphics quality, we'll put it down to like medium. If I also put it into like windowed mode, that might help. So yeah, the frame rate's still a little bit weird. It's probably because I have a whole bunch of stuff going on, but like whatever. So yeah, this is sort of like an engine or like proof of concept. I think they're gonna make like a game or something out of this. I don't remember, but but right now it's just an engine test, and I just thought it would be cool if we ran around for a bit and I showed it off. First of all, can I just say it looks fantastic? Like, keep in mind, I have the game on like low quality right now, or no, rather, I have it on like. I'm trying to remember how you actually like. I think you could literally just attack them from the back. So there is still a bit of like jank to work through, but like still like it's really cool. If you're running and you like tap the bumper button, you'll sort of do like a Sonic spin rather than a spin dash. You can also do a drop dash in the air. It's really cool. I think there's like a way to change the music. Let me just because like, well, you know, I do like this music, but X is also like a little short hop, and as you can see, it's really heavily physics based. Like, this whole thing is just for testing physics. Like, in most modern Sonic games, I would probably be put on to like I'd be able to make that because of automation, but here you have to be getting enough speed to do it. Like, even in, like, the adventure games, which are a little bit more physics-heavy, you have to, you still have to, like, there's still, like, automation and whatnot. Whereas here, it's almost, like, there's almost none. It's almost all based on, like, physics and whatnot. Which is really cool, and I know why like Sonic Adventure 2 didn't really do that, because I imagine trying to make a platformer with this kind of gameplay at the time would have been kind of difficult. But it's always kind of been a bit unfortunate to me that they never tried to go back to like the adventure formula with a bit more of a focus on the physics. Admittedly, I don't know all the controls. Like, for instance, here would be like light dash. I don't know how to light dash. Maybe it's like X. No. Is it like B? No. I actually don't know how to light dash. Is it like... I think I did it earlier. Hang on. Is there like a... options? No, and there's also different like control modes and whatnot. Oh yeah, look at that. You can actually alter like certain visual things in here, and I actually didn't know that. But the UI is very clean. It is a very clean UI. Trying to remember how to do the light dash. That is something the game is like using full use of like Sonic's different moves and abilities, but it is I do feel like some of the things are a little bit weird to get going, because like again I don't know what the command for the light dash is. Maybe it is B. Let me see. There's probably like another restart. Yeah. No. It's Y. So I don't know why it wasn't working earlier. Nyak, 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 nyak. There you go. But you see, the light dash is actually kind of useful in this one, instead of like I feel like a lot of the boost games that they have it in. I don't know. It always felt kind of. It always feels kind of slow and janky. I mean, it's a light dash. You're supposed to be moving at the speed of light. So, you know. So I'm just gonna. But also, can I just say how like clean this Sonic model looks? Like, god dang, that's a good looking Sonic model. I recognize it's pretty close to like Sonic Unleashed and whatnot. So, I'm trying to find something. Oh, God, no. Because there is actually a way to play as other characters, and I don't remember what the controls for it are. I think the problem with the light dash is that it can be very disorienting because of sharp angle turns. You know... like, that's not really my problem. See, my thing was, is that, like, in Generations, when you use, like, the, like, or, like, Sonic Unleashed, mostly Unleashed, when you use the, light dash, it's very floaty, and it's not very fast. And I'm just not a big fan of how it feels compared to, like, say, Of course, I can't just find a video to... Hang on, I'm just gonna mute super quick, okay, folks? There we go. It's Control F2. That's really weird. So yeah, there you go. You can switch over to other characters, and they have their build. There's only Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, although I should mention there was a sort of gag build of this release called the Edgy version, which lets you play as Shadow. He basically plays exactly like Sonic, but he's missing some of his moves, and the skybox looks a lot worse. I'm not going to bother with it today, just even though we're doing Shadow Generations, just because, I don't know, I don't feel like setting it up. And we're already running a bit late as it is, so... there's also different shields. As you can see, I'm in the bubble shield, and I think Sonic gets different abilities if he's using the different shields. Let me see. Well, obviously, like, this will let me breathe underwater and all that good stuff. But, like, there's, like, the flame shield, and I think it'll let me do the double jump. No? Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it gave you, like, different elemental effects. Okay. Well, I mean, like, it does. Like, this will protect you from, like, fire and whatnot. But anyway, so let's go back to Tails. So Tails can, obviously, he can fly, obviously. And he has these bombs he can throw. You can either tap them and just let them go, or you can hold them and kind of, like, choose your trajectory, sort of, by, like, just moving around, you know. Or by jumping, and they will stay until you press the button. I think they might eventually detonate on their own. Beyond that, he also has a tail whip ability, which you can actually use to kind of give you a bit more height, which I love. And of course, he also has the Sonic Spin and the Spin Dash. Although I don't think he can drop. No. Oh, there you go. Okay, you do the drop dash control. That's weird. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but okay. The drop dash is basically just spin dashing in the air, and that's a little weird. I think that's how it is in Sonic Mania. I actually don't remember. But as you can see, I built up enough speed. I was basically able to go there almost completely self-sufficiently. I didn't need a boost pad or anything. And not that I'm one of those people who's like against the Sonic Adventure and Sonic like, Generations boost pads or whatever. It's more so I just think it's really impressive. I will say the controls are a little bit like stilted. Like I feel like that the physics is a little bit unruly at times, or like not it's a little bit unruly at times. I think like it's a little bit hard to make like precise movements at times. Like there, like I had stopped. There, I don't know if it's because of the, like something weird with the controller, but like it kind of feels like if you like I don't know, it feels like it would be hard to do like precise platforming. So I have a feeling that there wouldn't be a lot of that when developing the game, which is fine. That's never really why you play Sonic anyway. I think Control F3 changes the music. Oh, okay. I meant to show this after Knuckles, but if you press Control F1, you can jump on an extreme gear. So if you ever wanted to make like a Sonic Riders fan game, I guess that's something you could do, although I don't think there's any tricks or anything. I mean, you can attack things, that's kind of cool, though it automatically put me off the board, but look how fast I'm going, ah! Tails' flight also lasts quite a while, which is pretty cool. Okay. But as you can see, they still have like stuff like the rings and whatnot. Knuckles, he can glide, he can punch things, he can do whatever the hell that is. Oh look, a red ring. This will unlock nothing. But as you can see, like this is something I really like. I really like how Knuckles controls, because Knuckles, sort of my issue with like say Sonic 06 is that when you get the ability as Knuckles to punch, you just kind of like stop. And here it's more like free flowing. The Knuckles glide that's because the Knuckles glide is unnatural. Like why is he gliding? Like, I guess it doesn't matter because, I mean, like, Sonic is a hedgehog who goes fast. Tails has two tails. Shadow has weird chaos powers, and Amy can summon a hammer out of nothing. So I guess it's not that big a deal. I always thought it was, like, weird because it reminds me of, like, Bubsy. Because Bubsy can glide too, and it makes no sense. But yeah, I really like how Knuckles feels in this in particular. Because, like, I always really liked how he controlled, like, in Sonic Adventure 2. And this feels a lot like that. Like, when you stop, he has, like, different, like, moves than when you're running. And when you're running, you do this. It just feels really good. Even though the frame rate's starting to crap the bed for some reason. You know, let me start. Maybe get rid of the flame shield. Yay. And it starts you back as Sonic. Okay. I'm trying to see, because there's, like, a way to change the music, I thought. Yeah, there we go. Splash whip. This is not... okay. Outrun 2006, which I don't know what that is. So Tails can't drop dash, which obviously not. But actually, I wonder if Knuckles could do anything like Nope, it's only Sonic. When did this demo come out? Last year, I think. It was during Sonic Amateur Game Expo, or Sage 2019. They released this particular demo. I want to say it's the most up-to-date demo. But yeah, no, I just really like this one because it just feels really good to control. Like, again, it can be a bit unruly in some spots, but like that could be metagame. Like, I think that's just the nature of what the game is. It's not like a Mario or something. It's a fast-paced, momentum-based platform. And I would love to see someone try and make because lots of like people are trying to make like full fan games with like a Sonic Infinity engine, which is also good. But this one I think has like the best controls and like some of the best look. I really like this one. Look, you can even run over water for a minute, which is pretty cool. I think the faster you're going, the longer you can run. I think there's also like a way to like, yeah, you could also turn super by pressing the two. I think it's both trigger. Oh no, it's just the right. And there's Eggman. You can hit him, and that's it. Let's just appreciate how blue his glasses are. Well, I guess I killed him. I guess he's dead now. Tails, you just murdered him. Tails, you just murdered Eggman. How do you feel? He seems to feel pretty good about it. Oh yeah, Knuckles can also climb, of course. And he can turn to Super Knuckles, though I do wish he flashed pink. But hey, whatever, I'll take it. I'm just glad that it's there at all. And if I'm correct... Yep, Supersonic. And it actually looks like Supersonic, that's good. I wonder if he has like the boost or something. And you do need 50 rings to activate. So I think that's about it. Stream ran a little bit past 2 hours, like I said, because I didn't want to end that on a downer with me being frustrated, being like, oh, well, like, the game made me mad because, like, the mod sucked. And, I mean, to be fair, the mod's not finished. It was mostly fine. Up until that last bit where it just started to get really unruly. And that's unfortunate, because I was enjoying Shadow Generations. I would play more of it, but I'm just not sure how unruly it's gonna get, and I'd rather not risk it, you know? How far does this go? How long did I go? But yeah, as you can see, Sonic moves pretty fast. And that's like really cool as well. But anyway, I think we're finished for the day. Sorry if things were a little bit janky and didn't go as planned and all that good stuff. Hopefully next time we do a game stream, it'll be a little bit less stupid. Maybe next time I'll play a game that's not modded. I don't know. Maybe I'll just try a bunch of these Sonic fan games. I'll figure it out when we hit next Saturday, or before we hit next Saturday. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for sticking through with it with me, even though I got like annoyed at the end. But hey, we ended on something really, really cool, and we were playing a game that, other than the fact that the mod kind of ruined it, is really, really cool. And there's not really too much else to say beyond that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Goodbye.